I am Nelson Coates, and I'm a feature film production designer and the MC for today's Festival of Arts Reuse Recycle Fashion Show, which is a highlight here in its 13th year. You can see behind me a lot of the contestants who are all artists here at the festival grounds. And today we have some guest judges, all amazingly talented artists in their own right. There's 4 juried categories and 1 audience choice. Each category is $1,000. There's the most red carpet ready, the most inventive use of materials, the most creative concept, and the most inspired by the festival's theme for the year. But of course, we have to have the Audience Choice Award. So the People's Choice Award, they're voting right now in between the 2 shows, and we'll see where they think the award should go.
It's one of my favorite things in the whole year, just to see this creativity, to be able to talk to the artists. And I'm a fashion designer anyway, so I'm always looking for the new thing, for what is not been done before.
I was really interested in seeing creative uses of the materials, different techniques of putting them together and painting them and all. The creativity level of these artists are amazing, so it's going to be tough for us judges for sure.
I'm used to working with costume makers who do that as a profession, so I'm very impressed with what artists are creating. They were impressive on the runway, but seeing the details in person blows you away. I mean, these people should all come work for me.
Yeah.
I'm Elizabeth McGee, and I'm normally an oil painter, but every year I love participating in the Recycled Fashion Show here because it allows me to create something that I wouldn't normally create at all. So this year I thought it would be fun to create a 1950s bubble dress out of bubble wrap and different plastic bags that were donated through the community. I would probably say close to 100 hours, just the work. But I was really grateful to the people who donated all the plastic, because I can at least safely say I do not use this much plastic.
I designed this dress after one of my favorite artists is Elizabeth Vigée-Lebrun. She was a portrait painter of Marie Antoinette. It is made of window screens, trash bags, over 5,000 Coke tabs, and then the wig is made out of paper that hand folded, and the structure underneath is 16 gauge wire covered in grosgrain ribbon.
What inspired me was Gustav Klimt's painting, plus my artist palette arranged with the colors. I thought shiny looks really great on the runway. I'm going to have to think of something shiny. And while I was eating my breakfast bar, I saw the back of the breakfast bars were really shiny and went, there we go, I'm going to do them out of my breakfast bars. And I saved them for 3 years. So over 1,200 breakfast bars later, each one of those is hand painted.
For the fashion show, I felt a little stressed out not being able to sew. But I am inspired by the challenges. So I was like, all right, how can I let this challenge inspire the piece? So I didn't want to destroy anything. All this plastic has been in my studio for years. These shower curtains I had for backdrops, and I used this rope I've had, so everything is truly reusable and was already recycled.
The tennis courts that are adjacent to the Festival of Arts have a lot of history, and I've played a lot of tennis on those courts over the years. Roger Kuntz, a very famous Laguna Beach painter, is featured in the Pageant of the Masters this year. One of his paintings actually feature the tennis courts, so that's what inspired me, the protector of the tennis courts. The throne that Heather's sitting in is made of over 900 tennis balls. I've taken several hundred feet of old tennis strings and woven them into this pattern. This is the net from the actual tennis court, artificial turf from like a putting green, and then just parts that we found at the Goodwill.
This design was inspired by the Rococo era. I love Marie Antoinette and all the fashion of that era, but my main goal was to represent the artists of our whole colony and kind of represent the theme of the pageant this year, which was Art Colony. I was talking to my friend Isabel and asking her to donate some sketches, because at first I was just going to do a few sketches. And she was like, what if you asked everyone? And I was like, oh my God, that's actually the best idea ever. So I asked as many artists as possible and introduced myself, and I got a ton of donations, which was wonderful.
I've been here exhibiting 36 years. This is my model, Erica, and I made the outfit that she's wearing. I made the vest out of cat food can lids. It took hundreds of hours to do this. The skirt is made from bed sheets, and the sash is gold gift wrapping ribbon. The mask is covered in lace camisole. It's fun, because she had to go down the runway, not me. So.
This is my favorite event of the summer here, and I really appreciate all the hard work that all these people put into this.
Let's give a big hand to all our competitors.
The most creative concept, Jane Dion.
Congratulations, Jane.
The winner of the most exciting ensemble, inspired by your favorite artist, and the winner is Rowan Foley.
The most innovative use of materials, and that is Elizabeth McGee. The most glamorous and elegant Met Gala-worthy creation, Nancy Swan.
Our People's Choice Award for this year, 2023, is Elizabeth McGee. Congratulations to each of our winners today. Big round of applause for all of our contestants this year.